Hey yo, it's Fresh Hiphop Opinion with your guy Oleezeh, and today we're getting into Boosie Badass current legal situation. Now Boosie, whose real name is Terrence Hatch Jr., hails from Baton Rouge, Louisiana, and has gained recognition for his southern hip-hop style. Boosie has released numerous albums throughout his career, including Badass, Superbad, The Return of Boosie Badass, and Boosie Blues Cafe. His music often reflects his personal experiences and the challenges he's faced in the streets. Now Boosie has been in the news quite a lot in the last several months. You know, if it's not talking about T.I. being a snitch and his constant interviews on different social media platforms, in particular DJ Vlad. But Boosie was recently in San Diego and was arrested for having 2 loaded handguns. And as a felon, it's a major crime. The offences were basically, him being a felon, having 2 guns around him having a loaded gun in a vehicle, and one more charge. But he eventually actually beat the case. Case was dismissed in court just last week. But as he was leaving court, the feds arrested him. As he was actually leaving the court, the feds actually arrested him for a similar crime. The crime apparently was that he was on Instagram Live and he had a gun in his pocket, basically, or he had it on his person. He had it on him, and you can see it in his back pocket, I heard. So he has a gun and he's on Instagram Live. He didn't bring it out, but it was like in his possession, and as a felon, it's a problem. So he's been locked up. He's also been denied bond as well. And obviously we all know the feds have an unbelievable record. When they arrest somebody, you're most probably gonna do some time. You know, he could be facing anything from at least 3 years. I mean, I've heard that he could just get a $100,000 fine, but you know, the average time somebody gets for a gun charge in California is about 3 years, but it can go up to average about maybe 6-7 years. So, you know, he looks like he's going to do some time for sure, especially with his past record. And yeah, the sentencing does depend on what your previous record is. So I'm not too privy on what Boosie's criminal record was beforehand, but I know he's done some major time, and he's also had a lot of stuff to say about law enforcement on social media. So I doubt he'll get a lenient sentencing. But that's too early to see. We'll see what happens with that one. But yeah, Boosie did put out an Instagram post as well saying he's sorry to his kids. So it kind of shows that it's not going to be a minor situation for him. He's even anticipating it's going to be something hefty. Unless he's just saying sorry, the fact that he's having some illegal issues. But yeah, when the feds come, it's not looking good. You know, another thing that Boosie needs to, hopefully Boosie doesn't get too long as well, because he does have quite a few health issues. He had cancer once, not too long ago. He has diabetes. He even had a diabetes issue when he was in San Diego for that first criminal charge with the 2 guns just recently. So he has got health issues, and end of the day, even if you're fit as a fiddle, who wants to go to prison? But it is interesting. Boosie's been coming out recently talking about a lot of people about snitching. Will he snitch? Apparently he's been snitched by somebody in his team. I think his name is KI or KPI. Wack 100 is speaking on that as well. But what do you think about this with little Boosie Badass, however you want to call him? Do you think he'll snitch? Do you think he's going to get heavy time? Leave a comment, like, share, and hit the notification bell, people. And check the description. I got a lot of stuff in my description you might be interested in. Alright? This is Fresh Hip Hop Opinion. Peace and love.